Today we're going to be talking all about packing for some sort of warm vacation spot. This is pertinent right now if you are taking trips, right as we're getting towards that end of the school year, those last minute spring breaks, it's starting to warm up and you're just like craving that warm weather. We recently went to Aruba a few weeks ago and absolutely had an amazing time. And I decided that I was going to talk to you guys all about my packing because when I did my video all about Las Vegas and how I packed, that was for a shorter trip that wasn't a warm location. And so many of you said that you have trips coming up right now, maybe through the spring break area, might have missed those time frames, but also coming in all through the summertime, taking those vacations that are more those resorts, those warmer summer places, and just trips in general that are a little bit longer than just a long weekend trip like my Las Vegas one. Now this trip, we left on a Thursday and came back on a Saturday. So essentially we were there for 9 days. Now I did pack everything in larger than a carry-on. I probably could have made it work in a carry-on, but since Marty was doing a checked bag and we were all just kind of thinking, if we check our bags, we don't have to trek it all through the airport and with customs and all of that. And we were also thinking we're gonna be there for over a week. We might need larger size liquids, specifically things like sunscreens, toothpaste, shampoo, any of those type of items. So with that, I did do a larger than a carry-on suitcase. Now, I personally am a carry-on girl. I like to take everything with me and feel like I know where I have everything. So we packed MJ in a carry-on. Mine's a step up from a carry-on, and Marty's was the larger suitcase. And then I took along with me my Lily and Bean tote bag. This is an amazing bag that doubles as something that you can carry all of those little things that you don't want to check with you. You can carry this on, you can throw it over your shoulder, you can just have the little hand part. It can hold a lot of stuff. Plus, this also doubles as a great beach bag. Tote is hands down one of my favorite totes to travel with. Plus the fact that it has the monogramming on it, nobody's really gonna pick it up by accident. So I really do love that. You see those a lot on the Housewives now. All of a sudden, I think it was Beverly Hills. I think back when Kathy Hilton first season was on, had a lot of that stuff. And it really is a great brand and it's great for just a tote to keep things in. It also looks professional if you need something more work style for a laptop. So that being said, I do, whenever I'm going there, carry on my makeup brushes, my jewelry. I take little things for all of us, like boosters for your phone charger, wires, my Kindle, any electronic things, all kind of go in that bag. I do try to take as much of my makeup as I possibly can and little bits of my skincare, just so I have some basics in case by any chance on my way there, something happens to my luggage and it gets lost. On the way back, I pack everything I possibly can because I know I can get by when I get home with what I have. So I just try to make it as easy as possible. Now, I will mention as well, I talked about this in my last video, which was my April favorites video. And I talked about this luggage called Level 8, and it is a hard-sided textured luggage, but it is super, super, super lightweight. So many of the ones that I had found when I was looking that were hard-sided were heavier ones, and these are super lightweight. I got a set of 3. So there is the carry-on, the middle size, and then the larger size. Super, super lightweight. They were on sale, so if you are interested, I will put that information down below. I personally picked up the black set because most of our luggage is black. I do like as well when I check these that they have yellow wheels. It makes it super easy to just spot that when it's coming out. So I'm going to jump into showing you what I actually packed as I was packing it for the trip. I kind of set out a bar or a rolling rack in my spare bedroom and use the spare bed to kind of lay everything out. So I'm going to walk you through what the items are that I was packing for this trip. All right, taking a look at this, what's out here is this. I actually pack with the sunblocks and put some socks around it and then keep it in the box just so nothing happens to it. Got my mirrors, pajamas, underwear and bras, curling irons. I use my T3 because it's easier to travel with.
liquids, swimsuits, shorts, hats, makeup. This is probably going in my carry-on. I have everything hung out here. We've got cover-ups, we have tops and pants, daytime dresses, one tee and a couple of just white tanks, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dresses that are interchangeable for different nights, a blazer. This is what I'm going to wear on the plane, and a jean jacket.
So now that you've seen the actual items that I chose to pack and kind of a little bit of the groupings that everything was in, right? You have dresses, you have pants, you have things like that. Now I'm going to show you how I physically fit that all, every bit of it, minus the jewelry and a little bit of the makeup for that first going there, into this one middle size bag.
So this is the level 8 luggage. It is the textured one, super lightweight. I always start with this on the flatter side, and then I kind of fill in around it. Put my hat inside of my hat, place it here, and then I'm going to actually put things around it. So I fill in around this with things, and underneath I'm going to put some swimsuits. Got a whole bunch of stuff over here. So we're going to put some pajamas over on this side, swimsuits over on this side. Same on the other side. I have a pair of reading glasses I can shove in here. I can do some sandals. My strapless one, I could probably go right here. Dyson in here. Mirror, probably go right there. These sandals here, I can take some shorts and fill them in on the top. All right, let's see how we're doing here. See if we can fill some more little things in here throughout. All right, and then we're gonna try and, let's try this first. We're gonna clip it. This will make it so we can fit even more, and then we tighten the clip. Makes it so it zips in and holds in well. So look, I'm realizing I can fit something else here. So I knew that wasn't a whole lot of room, but I know I can fit some tank tops. Let's see if that'll fit in there or not. I don't know. I'll have to see. I think that might have been a little bit too much. See if that one's a little bit better. No, I think that one's gonna be about the same. Oh, here we go. This one might work. Try this again. And there we go. One side is packed. All I have left is 2 liquid kind of containers and all of the hanging stuff. We'll see if we can make this work. And there we go. It's all packed up, locked up, ready to go in the medium size.
So now that I have packed everything up and it worked out great, everything fit in fine, went to the trip, came back, everything fit on the way back. I did have to move a few things around because I used one piece of luggage on the way back. This is a great tip or trick if you are traveling, is to put one piece of luggage, meaning either if you're traveling as a family or as your own, you can use a little bag inside of that. But I keep all of the dirty laundry together. All of the laundry went into one bag just to come home, and that one bag, luggage, whatever you want to call it, It went downstairs and it all just sat by the laundry as it got done. It keeps it all together. You don't have to worry about figuring out whose is whose and all of that and fitting things in. So it worked out great. Now let's talk about what I packed and what I would change if I was suggesting to you to pack for this same type of trip. A few things to always keep in mind when you are traveling and taking a trip like this. Key thing is you are going out to eat at night, right? So in the mornings, we would typically go to breakfast in our swimsuits and cover-ups, sit at the beach. Lunch was very casual, kind of grabbed anything you wanted, whether it was at one of the beach bars or at the buffet or at one of the places there. And you would just sit again in your cover-up, swimsuit, all of that, unless you were on an excursion. And then dinner was your main meal, and you were going out each night for that. Now, I will say a couple things about an all-inclusive is one, although we saw a lot of people there that we ended up knowing, which was kind of funny, I will say that you more than likely are not going to see or care if you see the same people night after night in a restaurant. I had packed, I believe it was 6 different dresses because I thought I would be wearing some during the day for lunch and some were more casual. And I could have probably gotten away with 3 or 4 dresses that I just rotated and changed because I really was just wearing them to dinner, going back. I really didn't need to have that many dresses or outfits with me. I will say primarily I took 3 swimsuits, I took 3 cover-ups, they rotated in. I just simply took the bathing suits in the shower each night with me and just washed them with soap, water, shampoo, whatever, and let them dry. And the cover-ups I just threw on and off. That wasn't a big deal. I could wear those over. I only needed 1 pair of shorts. I took 3 pairs of shorts. I did use all of the t-shirts simply because the t-shirts get dirty faster. And I originally thought I was being really smart by just packing. I think I had 3 nice dresses and 3 casual dresses. And then I brought 2 pairs of pants, 1 dressier, 1 more casual like linen. And I will say that I probably could have gotten away with the 3 dresses and the 1 pair of lighter, more casual linen pants. I did not need the dressier pants or the dressier top that I had. You have to remember, and it is hard to remember when we are packing for somewhere that we are going to, we're thinking more, we want to make sure we have everything. You don't need as many things, as many outfits, as many different options as, and some of us may love to have those. You may be someone who truly loves to have a different outfit every single night. That's great. I personally would rather be able to mix and match pieces and wear them over and over again so that I can fit everything into a smaller bag or a carry-on. Then you also have the fact that I had packed a jean jacket, a blazer, because it's very windy there. With exception of the plane ride there and the plane ride back, that both times I wore my jean jacket, I did not need blazer. That's something that I wouldn't know ahead of time, but I could have just gotten away with just the jean jacket and been fine. Keep in mind, a jean jacket is a great item to take with you. You can wear it on your travel days. Also, then the jean jacket can be worn with those dresses and things if you need it at night to kind of warm yourself up if you do need it and it is cooler in the evenings. As far as shoes, I took a pair of sneakers that I wore on the plane. I wore them on because I did know that I needed a pair of sneakers for an excursion that we went on. So I did wear and take my New Balance 327s because they were very versatile. I could wear them with an outfit and I could use them for that excursion. I wasn't wearing a more fashion sneaker. Then I took a pair of what I would consider to be beach sandals or flip-flops that are just my black reefs that are just really, it's just cushioning and material. There's nothing crazy about them. They can get wet. They can go in the sand. There is no issues. And then I took 1 pair of more dressy sandals, which were my Jack Rogers. These 3 things worked with everything I wore all week long. The same as I had mentioned with the dresses, I got away with those 3 pairs of shoes. I could have gotten away with just 3 different dresses, 4 at the most, including maybe a pant outfit. I didn't need jeans. I didn't need anything heavy. You really, when you are going to some sort of tropical vacation like this, it tends to be way more casual than what your typical around home type of places are. Honestly, even when we're on Cape Cod, it is more casual. People are just more laid back. People aren't worried as much about what they're wearing. And so you don't need as much when you are packing for a trip like this. So my top 5 tips I would tell you are: condense down on shoes, because shoes do weigh a lot and can take up a lot of space. I didn't need a pair of heels, a pair of wedges, nothing like that. Then number 2 is make sure you bring just one piece that can be a layering piece that you can wear multiple different ways, like a jean jacket. I would say take along outfits, dresses, looks that you can wear multiple different ways or multiple different times. Condense all of your laundry into one area to make it easier for yourself, both when you are there and when you go home. And number 5, invest in good, lightweight luggage that is not going to add to the weight of your luggage that you are lugging around with yourself. And in that same sense with luggage is make sure you carry on your key items, your jewelry, your makeup brushes, your makeup that you cannot live without, the things that you absolutely love. I now have condensed all of my makeup down into one little makeup case. I do have others that I pull from periodically when I need them, but I have been using the same makeup for quite some time. I would love to hear from you guys if you would like to see a video maybe just specifically about that makeup bag. I did one with my everyday makeup look a little while ago. I'll see if I can find that and put that here for you. And that showed the makeup bag, but that also did not show you how I transition that into when I'm traveling or in the evenings or things like that. My makeup now is very, very similar to my wardrobe. I really like to find those items that I like and that work for me, and I use them over and over again. The makeup I have on right now is just my everyday makeup tweaked slightly for when I either go out or when I am on camera like this. Very simple, very easy, and yet it looks good on me as I am getting older. I just find that I don't need as much eye makeup. I don't need as many layers. I just have found what works for me. Very similar, as I mentioned, to my clothing and these capsule wardrobes that I've been doing. It really just, when I know what I have and can choose from lesser items, it makes it so much easier to really get and know what I like and what feels good on me, whether it's makeup or clothing. I will plan on doing, coming up soon, a spring kind of capsule wardrobe. I'm kind of starting to get there. I'm looking into the stuff I have, figuring out where the holes are, what I may need, and what I already have that will work for me coming up now that we're slightly peeking into those nicer days consistently. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and have a great weekend.